Last time on Square Roots, a ghost pulls a Rumpelstiltskin, a new friend is hatched, and lads love cool Jolene. Later, Mario takes Rockhawk in a three-man cage match. The footage of that fight is very popular on the internet. Isn't that right, Johnny?
Oh, yeah.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Square Roots, the classic RPG podcast. My name is Jim Banks. I'm joined by Matthew Van Zant.
Hello, Jim. Hello, friends.
Johnny Cortez Brandon.
Hey, Jim, why don't you open the door and get on the floor?
We still going to talk about Walk the Dinosaur.
Yeah.
And Vanessa.
Never stop talking and never stop walking the dinosaur.
And this is a podcast where we play and talk about your favorite classic RPGs, one chunker at a time. And this is episode 4 of Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, Paper Mario. I think we only have 2 episodes left.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Whoa.
We did it,
Are we
folks.
recording on Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
No.
It's going to be amazing.
We might have to just take that week off, guys. I think we usually do.
Yeah.
Though I am free and have nothing to do.
Oh.
So if you guys want to record on Christmas Eve,
Well, you can come over here, buddy.
to the Vanessa wing of the Square Roots house.
Yeah, me and my 5
Yay.
husbands will host you, and
5?
Chris, and Chris.
I know about the Chris's, but...
Chris, Alex, and...
David Dasmalkian.
David Dasmalkian.
Mm-hmm. I like a healthy variety. What can I say?
I'm surprised you haven't kicked Chris Pratt out of the house yet, but,
no,
it's fine.
he's not one of them. What are you talking about?
Oh, what's he doing here?
I don't know.
He's sitting in your lap. I see him smooching you on the neck.
Well, he comes to visit, but, we're not in a committed relationship.
Ugh.
He's flashing a wedding ring at me.
No, thank you.
No. I believe the canon is that it's Evans, Pine, and Hemsworth, but honestly, if I were going to make a list, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who my number 1 celebrity crushes are, because there's room for all of them in my heart and other places.
I can't believe they never, I'm sorry, segue. I can't believe they never figured out how to squeeze Chris Pine into one of these Marvel movies. You know what I mean?
They're trying. Maybe he's not interested, but now that
he's in fucking Star Trek. He was in a Wonder Woman movie. Of course he's interested. He was in Dungeons and Dragons. That guy wants to work.
Dungeons and Dragons is a
Push?
great movie.
Was that Chris Evans or Chris Pine in Push?
That was Chris Evans.
Oh, okay.
What's Push? I don't think I've seen that.
The movie based on the novel by Sapphire.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Chris Pine, it's Chris Evans. Chris Evans plays a guy who can move things with his brain, and he's trying to protect other mutant people who can there's certain people who can influence the odds of card games who run casinos and stuff. It's pretty. It's
and what
not
was it, Dakota
movie, but
Fanning?
Doesn't sound very good.
I don't think so. It's like a Dakota Fanning. Well, maybe it was. I don't know.
It sounds like it's part of the Jumper cinematic universe.
Yeah, it was a not
the
bad
JCU
off-brand superhero movie. I worked on it, so I am biased. But I quite
I've
enjoyed working on that.
I've seen it a few times.
Yeah,
it's
me
one
too.
of those that was on HBO a lot, I think.
Yeah. The dailies were coming out of Hong Kong, I think. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, it was filmed in Asia, yeah.
And on film.
Oh, me too. That's interesting. Speaking of being filmed in Hong Kong, you guys heard any hot gaming gossip?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of it. I see it right here in the notes.
Oh.
There's loads. This guy who's making Larian, right?
Nope. Larian's a developer, not a guy for a game.
Guy who works at the studio Larian, and they're making a game called
Divinity.
It's a sequel, Divinity 2.
They made Divinity 3, and that's the studio that
Try and
made
roll hard,
Baldur's
Vanessa.
Gate 3.
Right. These people, he came out and he said,
You hear about this?
he said, hey, great news, everyone. We're not going to put AI in our games, but we are using it for like making concept art and internal presentations and all of this other stuff that artists used to do. But nobody's mad about it, and everybody likes it.
Yeah. I mean, that's not what happened in any way, shape, or form. But go ahead.
Hey,
Please
this is
continue.
hot gaming gossip, and this is the gossip as I recall
Yeah.
hearing it.
We're not. There is no standard of the truth in hot gaming gossip.
Well, I heard.
Why don't you
that-
tell us, Matt, then what you heard about this
I like your
situation?
version better. I said, go ahead.
I heard the guy that made that game where women can't fight because they're women. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, 1 and 2. I heard he said, "Yeah, well, everyone's getting on his case because he's using AI, but like it's the future, man, and you should just get over it." I'm like, why are y'all just burying yourselves like this?
I mean, I imagine it's because they don't think they're burying themselves, John. I think that they probably are right to assume that it's a controversy among a small group of people.
Yeah,
and that
I
the
do
not going to
agree.
affect their bottom line.
Well, but it depends. It depends. Like that Call of Duty stuff, where those Call of Duty banners that you got as prizes that were AI trash, that did affect their bottom line. Like that.
It did, but
Yeah.
they were trash, right?
Yeah,
like wasn't
that did come
like
to
that's
the-
kind of part of the problem.
Yeah, that went to the if Final End people, we all know what AI looks like. If you see it in your games and it looks like shit, you're not going to be happy about it. And I think that's generally what. Like, who cares if they use it in concepting? Like, whatever. But
Well, and so just to clarify, Larian CEO Sven Vinky, something I can't say it, did in an interview with Jason Schreier at Bloomberg talk about how the company is exploring generative AI. He talked about how they use it. It's not replacing concept artists, and he says that they're not using it for concept art, but that they do use it to kind of explore ideas and then do kind of, land on something that they like, and then they do generate their own actual art from it. And he did have some things to say about the game industry and how companies are don't have to, but he thinks that AI is part of the future and that big tech companies have to stay on top of this stuff and explore it and see if they can find a way to use it, because if you don't, I think his words were, then you are going to be dead in the water in a decade or something to that effect.
I have a question though. Like, if those models are trained on work that's already out there, right? It's already out there, and it's training these models. Eventually, won't the model only be able to train itself on stuff that it's already generated?
Yes.
Like, that's the inevitable result of it, right? Like, eventually, once nearly
Yeah.
everything that these things are trained on becomes AI generated, it just becomes a thing that just eats itself, right? Like,
Isn't
Yes.
that already a problem?
yeah,
I think that's already a problem.
In what sense?
In that, like, wasn't one of the AI art things getting like weirder because it started like referencing itself, and
Yes.
what it was produced was weird and bad, and then it started referencing its own bad stuff, and everything got worse. Mm-hmm. I can't back that up. I remember reading something about that, but I
hey,
can
this
also
is hot gaming goss. It's all
yeah,
fair
it's not
game.
gaming guys.
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
I do think, I agree with everybody that AI sucks. Like, that's not great, but I'm also not about to burn this company to the ground over, using a little AI. I mean, at this point, Jim talks about ChatGPT every day of the week. Anyway, speaking of Larian and their huge controversy, the Game Awards happened last week, and while we're not going to talk about them much, there was a lot of news that I wanted to kind of bring up at least. And one of those is that goofy thing in the desert we talked about a couple of weeks ago was in fact an ad for a new Divinity game. I know that none of you have played those games. I played I did not finish it. I played Divinity Original Sin 2, and I fucking loved it. So
Wow.
I am pretty excited for a new Divinity game, modern Divinity game that I can run into. Not that they're not modern, but I think post Baldur's Gate 3, I bet that they're going to do some wild fucking stuff. You know what I mean?
It's sort of like a spaceman game, spaceman run around, shoot thing kind of game, spaceman.
No, the Divinity games are like, they're kind of the reason I think that Larian got the Baldur's Gate 3 gig, because the first
like dark
Divinity
fantasy
Original
kind of
Sin
things.
1 and 2 were very much top-down or isometric RPGs.
Oh.
But they were fully 3D, and they really like expanded on the concept in interesting ways, and were really fucking fun to play. At least what I played of Divinity Original Sin 2 was, and then I wanted to play it with a friend, so I stopped playing it, and then that never happened, and I never played it again.
That happened to
but
me
I played
too, Matt.
10 or 15 hours of it,
Yeah.
and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool, and I'm very excited now that they've done Baldur's Gate 3 and done like a kind of almost even more fully 3D, like with Baldur's Gate 3, the camera was less of an isometric top-down and more of like a just kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for here? The camera was right up in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could be.
It wasn't really third person because you
could
could move the camera. Yeah, you could pull it back.
Yeah, it's like Dragon Age. It's just like Dragon Age.
Yes, something more akin to Dragon Age. I do think that I'm very excited for this new Divinity game. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. There were a bunch of other announcements, and I don't want to hog the floor here. Would anybody else like to bring something up?
There was the one by Casey Hudson where they're making a Mass Effect style alien fun game that he says people are like, oh, well, I guess it's going to be a 2030 something game because they just announced it and they just started staffing. He's like, no, it's coming out before 2030. I would like that, but yeah, again, it's way like 2030. Are we even going to be alive in 2030? It's so
I
I
don't
won't
know.
think for sure. I mean, I thought Vanessa would want to jump on this one, but I'll jump on it myself. Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic.
KOTOR.
Should
A new
call it
single-player Star Wars RPG by a new studio formed by the director of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and the Mass Effect games. That's amazing.
Yeah. Again, it sounds great, but it's so difficult to get excited for these game announcements because, as Johnny said, am I even going to be alive in 2030?
Yeah, this feels like one of those 2030 games.
Oh, maybe I'm mixing
Probably.
up those two. Is Casey Hudson the guy for KOTOR? I think he is. There's another
I have no idea.
Mass Effect style game that got announced at the Game Awards. I'm mixing them up.
Jim, are you excited about Leon S. Kennedy being one of a playable character in Resident Evil Requiem?
Sure.
Listen to that enthusiasm.
I know.
Fine. They're like I don't. The Resident Evil games are so wacky, and who knows what they're gonna throw in those things.
From what I read after the Game Award, like the next day they were talking about it a bit, and it sounds like it's going to be a real like split narrative. Leon is going to have like an action, like the action side, and the new main character is going to be like the survival horror side.
Yeah, I heard that too, and then I saw like some headlines that was like, "Is Leon's inclusion in the game just a short cameo?" And it's like, I don't know. Find out when. I think it comes out in February, so I guess we'll find out soon. John, did you know they're making a new Control game?
I did, and it looks like it's got Nier Automata style combat, which is pretty cool.
It looks awesome.
Yeah,
it looks so good.
It looks great. Yeah, looks like things were not kept to the oldest house.
Yeah, it looks like the hiss got out. It is. Looks pretty cool.
My big complaint with Remedy's games has always been the combat. It's just I don't think it's very good. The gun-based combat I think sucks. So I'm pretty excited to see what they do with a melee combat game.
Yeah, have they had a melee combat game?
I don't know.
Not really. Like there's there's been there's been bits of melee combat in their games, but not very much. Like Alan Wake didn't have any melee options.
Like Control, you had like the push thing that you could do, but
and same
that was
in
like a
Quantum Break.
melee.
Exodus.
Yeah.
That's the one that I was thinking of. It's a different studio founded by different BioWare veterans.
Oh. I didn't see this, but there's a new Mega Man. Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, a new Mega Man game was announced. Mega Man Overdrive or something like that. It's a kind of a modern graphics, but a classic
dual
drive, maybe. Yeah,
dual something.
Classic 2D side-scrolling Mega Man. I'm excited for that.
A dual override.
They announced a new Tomb Raider game and a remake of Tomb Raider 1. I'm more excited about the remake of Tomb Raider 1.
Oh, I like these new Tomb Raider games.
Yeah, me too.
I just opened up this issue of Video Games and Computer Entertainment magazine to look at the news, and it says Sega and Razorsoft settle. Sega of America and its parent company, Sega Enterprises of Tokyo, announced a settlement between the pending lawsuits between them and Razorsoft. Razorsoft's presidents acknowledged that the company had used trademarks without approval for Stormlord. The advantages of the Sega Genesis system are now well understood by the trade and consumers alike, and we are confidently prepared for the upcoming release of our titles for the Sega Genesis, Shelley said.
And a new Star Wars racer was announced.
Okay,
that's
that looks
exciting.
pretty fun.
Pod Racer?
It looked like Pod Racing, but it's not. It's like Galaxy Racer, but it looked like Pod Racer, and I'm pretty into that. Yeah, I don't love that, but I'm still into it. Like this could be fun. All right, listen, I've been putting it off long enough. The most important thing to discuss that we have to discuss, and if you didn't see it, I'm going to make you watch it right now. There was a trailer for the Street Fighter movie. It excited me a lot. It looks terrible. It looks bonkers. Did everybody see it?
Not yet. I've heard saying.
All right, we're doing it.
I saw it. I saw it.
We're doing it.
Okay.
Get your fucking browsers up.
Okay.
All right, I got my browser up.
YouTube.com/Street Fighter trailer.
We don't have to live react this. We did a bad job last time. That was boring audio. We can. It's 45 seconds. We can watch it and then talk about it.
Okay.
I can just cut the part where we're watching it.
Then I'm gonna watch it.
I'm watching it right now.
Okay. I did like that it had a very like 70s Hong Kong action film style cinematography and soundtrack to that trailer.
I think it's J5. Is that who that was? Which is a great group.
Johnny Five?
I'm probably wrong about that. Johnny
Like the
Five.
yeah.
No,
Jurassic 5. I like Jurassic 5.
I do too. I liked the tone of it. I thought it looked silly, which is what I would like from my Street Fighter movies. I liked the part where it was David Dastmalchian, and
How did you feel about Guile's hair?
I love it. I think it's
Plays
great.
Guile.
It's Cody Rhodes. He is a professional wrestler.
I saw that the guy who plays, is it Dan Hibiki, is like some right-wing scumbag comedian guy.
I know.
Andrew
Oh, really?
Schultz.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that. It looks.
And 50
I don't
Cent
know
is
how
also in it.
Yeah, 50 Cent is Balrog, and they did give him the fucking wig, the weird Balrog hair, and I fucking really appreciate that. It looks way better than I thought it would, but not like in a good movie way, but in a fun movie way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't want it to be a good movie.
We didn't see any of Jason Momoa as Balrog, as what's his name, Blanca, but we did see a quick shot of Roman Reigns as Akuma, and he looks fucking good.
Yeah. Orville Peck plays Vega. That's crazy.
And we saw some Zangief. How did you feel about that, Johnny?
It was just a teeny tiny bit of Zangief. But that's not the guy from that. What's that show Matt likes with the very large guy?
Reacher, yes, it is. It's
No,
not Alan
it's
Richardson
not.
from Reacher, but
It's-
he was one of the antagonists in the latest season.
Oh, that's right. He was the
It
bigger
is
guy. Right?
He's a
Olivier
Dutch-
something.
Olivier Richters, a Dutch bodybuilder and actor known as the Dutch Giant. He stands 7 feet 2 inches tall.
So I think that's how
Wow.
tall Zangief is supposed to be.
Johnny's like, stop!
That's
I can't get more
crazy.
wrecked.
7'2".
That was, to me, that was the most exciting thing that came out of that Game Awards night. I didn't expect it. It really fucking tickled me. And then, honestly, then the entire cast came out, and then the guy playing Ken was talking and was like, and joined by the cast of Mortal Kombat 2. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't show up, and it really made me laugh. It really tickled me. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
There's room for Mortal Kombat 2 and Street Fighter in my heart.
Is
Absolutely.
it
Oh, yeah.
still Kylie Minogue playing Cammy?
No.
No, that would be a
Definitely
strange
not.
choice.
Why would it be a strange choice? Just because she's
Because
like 58
she's 50
now?
years old.
I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
And yeah, David Dastmalchian as Bison, I think is really great casting.
I think so too. I mean, I think that you aren't going to top Raul Julia in that role.
No.
So
No.
you have to do something kind of different, and I think David Dastmalchian will be something different.
That's the only. I think that's the thing that like I don't know. I don't know if that works for me, but I don't know how much of the character I know as M. Bison in like the games after the movie came out. Like I don't know. I don't know that much about M. Bison, I guess, but it seems very different from what I understand M. Bison to be.
Bison sucks. Like it's not like they've used him for years and he's just never been particularly interesting. The best version of Bison was that movie.
But he's always like a big beefer, right? And he's like a big.
He is, but
beast.
everybody is, you know? Like, I
Yeah.
mean, even the casting even though I think they look great, Noah Centineo and Andrew Koji as Ken and Ryu, like, they're way smaller than game Ken and Ryu. Like, that's adaptation. They can't cast huge dudes in every role.
Yeah. Where have I seen this Noah Centineo guy before?
I don't know. Your mom's house?
Your dreams.
Maybe.
Anyway, that was fun. If nobody else has any more hot gaming goss, then I suggest we plug our streams and move on to the quest log.
Hey, you know our Square Roots YouTube channel by now. It's youtube.com/bestgamesquareroots.com. You can see Jim stream there all day, every day. He did stream this afternoon, and those of us who have the capacity to have the stream on while we work really appreciated it. It was like hanging out with your good friend Jim in the middle of the day. What a treat.
It was fun. That game was really boring. It was super boring to watch.
Oh.
Like you were just, it was
It's
so
pretty
boring.
tense.
I didn't think it was boring to watch, but I will admit that I wasn't exactly watching it. It was more on than being
Yeah, I had it
watched.
on. But like
Yeah.
nothing really was happening, right? Like I'd look up and he'd be killing some monsters, and I'd look back down, and then I'd look back up and he'd be taping together a shiv, and then I'd look like nothing was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing the game Total Chaos today. Just pretty fun.
Ooh, yeah. You know, I'm thinking about maybe trying out that Kingdoms of the Dump game as a stream.
What?
Kingdoms
What?
of the
Kingdoms
Dump?
of the Dump? What are you talking about?
It is a new SNES style RPG about
Taking a
some
dump?
like janitor robots or
Oh.
janitors saving the
okay.
world. I don't know.
I
It's like a
see.
fantasy.
Oh,
like
that
it?
looks fun.
Great reviews, but I don't know how long it is.
Like a garbage dump. Not like
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, 25 hours? Maybe not. Who's got time for that shit?
Who does
Anyway,
indeed?
YouTube, we are doing streams. You can search for the Square Roots Podcast Wednesday nights. Typically, we have not been great about it this month and probably won't be for the rest of the month because next Wednesday is like the day before Christmas, right?
I think it might be
Christmas Eve.
Christmas itself, is it not? Oh, no, it is Christmas
No,
Eve. You're right.
Christmas is a week from this recording.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I love Christmas time. Mistletoe,
Stress,
Christmas
stress,
time,
stress, stress.
whistle bells and fun.
I love Christmas too.
Matt hasn't done his shopping yet.
Oh.
I mean, I have
have watched
things.
so
I got
many
Haley a TV. I got Connor a couple of volumes, the 2 Invincible compendiums. I might have to cut all this. Not that he listens, but
He might.
that pick up after the show, the last season of the show. I got Haley that mythology book. I have a couple other things,
Oh,
but
nice.
I do still have a lot to do.
I need to do all my Christmas wrapping. But other than
Like,
that,
my name is Christmas Vanessa, and I'm here to say
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap some gifts in a major way. Anyway, go check out the Square Roots podcast stream. We are on YouTube, and there is a ton of content there for you to put on and half pay attention to.
I have
Johnny,
heard
why don't you talk about...
that Matt has finished a script for a video. It's sort of a reaction video, but not really. Talking about the way that people sort of say that CRT TVs can make games look better. And sometimes it seems hyperbolic. And so Matt went and took footage of games on different TVs, like his big TV and his little TV, his big CRT and his little CRT, to sort of see the differences and whether or not this magic is real. And I think that's a great thing for Matt to do. I think Bears and Games is a fun channel, and this will be a fun deep dive into something Matt is passionate about. Obviously, Matt, this is Matt talking about stuff. However, Matt's he bought a CRT last summer and it died right after making this or taking the footage for this video, which is sad because
sad.
it was $150. To fix it is $1,500, so probably not a good use of funds. But
No.
yeah, we'll see. Well, Matt's gonna think about. I'm just kidding. It's me. I'm gonna think about what to do with that TV. Anyway, so
this was getting confusing.
Yeah, I'm thinking about.
You really committed to it, though.
Yeah, I was thinking about what to do with my big CRT. I might see if they need it for parts. There's a woodgrain.tv. That's the website for this old CRT vendor in Vancouver that ships, I think, to U.S. and Canada. And yeah, it's interesting. I would like another one, but I'm also not going to spend, I'm trying to pay off stuff. I don't want to spend millions of dollars right now. But I thought it'd be a fun little video. And I also am doing one about my Dreamcast adapter and why you would want one and why you might not need one. That's another.
And where are you doing these things is something I would like you to state.
They're on my channel, Bears and Games Neo, on the internet. If you go to youtube.com and type in Bears and Games Neo, you'll find my wonderful site. Page, I guess? Is it a page? Channel. My channel.
channel.
YouTube channel. And yeah, check it out. You might enjoy it. If you like this podcast, I do a lot of gay stuff. I mean, talk about gay themes. When I say do a lot of gay
Do
stuff.
a lot of gay stuff. Johnny
do that
Brandon,
too, Johnny.
I do a lot
Johnny,
of gay
you do
stuff.
that too.
Wait, hold on, John. Are you gay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, what a twist.
Wow.
Twist. So yeah, talk about gay themes. I talk
Jim's
about
like the
open world
opposite of
games.
these guys. Jim's like the opposite of these guys that are like, gay people make gay homosexuality their whole identity. Jim's like, I don't even see homosexuality. I don't know.
At first I've heard.
I don't see
And-
orientation.
So I'm gonna do a couple more things, and I still am
Is this
working
painting
on
right
that.
side up or upside down? I can't tell.
I really want to get that Grandia 2 review out before the end of the month, but we'll see. Probably not.
Landscape,
I
portrait,
can't-
what's the difference?
I really want to see your Grandia 2 video.
He's going to be really mean to Grandia too.
I
I'm not going
know,
to watch
though.
it.
It's gonna be
Because,
really
The
like,
funny.
best game we've ever fucking played on the show. It should have won Game of the Year.
I'm going to be
Robbed.
mad about Ryuji.
I don't think even you
but
voted for it for Game of the Year.
that
The only
whole
reason I
thing
didn't vote for it
with
in the first round is because Jim did, and I wanted to.
the
spread.
talking over dinner mechanic is so charming that it kind of
That was
Yeah,
cute.
that's a good one.
Remember when you defeated enemies in battle and like giant items would pop out of their bodies? God, that was so
like
fucking satisfying to
every
me.
video game?
Every time.
And
Not like
remember-
that. Not like that.
I liked the voice acting whenever they would, because the person who delivered like the last hit would always get a little fanfare where they had like a little line of dialogue they would say. I loved that like every single time a character would do it. It always sounded cool.
On the Switch version, it broke half the time, though, and it'd be like the wrong character saying half a line. And,
That's amazing.
all right. How about we talk about going to a pirate island?
Going to pirate
Well, before we do
island,
that, we have to
pirate
talk about
island,
all the
fun.
interstitial shit we skipped last week. So,
Oh yeah.
Do we have to? Every time I play
Yes.
this game, I think I'm getting towards the end of the chunker, and then it's like this interminable stuff. Just things that you have to do, little chores.
Vanessa, I feel what you're saying, but it is like typically about 15 minutes of stuff.
It's
not
going
that
to get
15
Francesca
minutes.
and Frankie was like 5 minutes. It was not
Yeah.
long.
Jim and Vanessa complained about it so much.
It was
It's
really
nothing.
annoying.
It's nothing. All right, time for our main segment of the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's the quest log. Quest log.
Quest log.
Yes, dog.
We open at X Not Central. Grotus is monologuing. Who cares? We cut to Peach in Tech's control room, and he's conflicted and not sure what to do. Is it more important to follow orders or to protect someone that's important to you?
Ooh.
This is a tricky
ethical
question.
dilemma.
Yeah.
Well,
He gives
especially when
Peach
you're
a
a
little
computer.
quiz, and in doing so, he reveals to her that the soul of a 1,000-year-old demon is the power behind the 1,000-year door, and that Grotus wants to resurrect it and use it to conquer the world, and that only the crystal stars can stop it. And then he lets Peach send an email to Mario about it. It's very silly.
I like that the exposition was done in the format of a quiz, where it's like, well, I
Yeah.
haven't heard of this
Yeah.
before, but I assume this is the correct answer.
Yeah.
And I like that Peach understood what he was doing and giving her this multiple choice question where the answers were like, release a demon. And she's like, release a demon? And he's like, that's right. Next question. I thought it was clever.
It was clever. This was a clever way to do a little bit of exposition, and it did. Cause, like, this has been a mystery the whole game of what is really behind the 1,000-year door, and they revealed it to us via a multiple choice quiz. It's charming. Cut to Bowser. He's with Granny Koopa. I can't remember her name. And they're in Rogueport now. She wants to take the blimp to Glitzville, but Bowser has other ideas. He leaves, jumps into his Bowser car, or whatever the fuck is clown car, and flies Bowser copter thing, and says he'll meet her there. And then on the way, his vehicle malfunctions and he crashes. And we get to play another short little classic Mario level as Bowser, and this one's underwater. I loved it.
I liked it too. It's very silly, but it's enjoyable.
I like turning into super, super big Bowser. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
Gotta eat that. Get those meat power ups. Those like
What is this,
ham hock
bonk?
power ups.
Come on.
Yeah, it does seem like bonk. He washes back up in Rogueport, and a lady is there. The witch lady, Granny Koopa, is there, and she's all decked out in Glitz Pit merch. She had a great time.
Yeah. She really loves that rock hawk.
Bowser loses his temper and says he wants solid info on Mario and the Crystal Stars now.
Yeah, so he's going to threaten some people out in Twilight Town. Or is that... No, that's this next time, right?
That's maybe the end of this chunker.
Yeah.
We cut back to Mario. He's leaving Twilight Town. It's time to head back to the 1,000-year door. We learn that the next star is in Keelhaul Key, and we have to ask around Rogueport for more information. We can talk to Luigi. He's got one of those beetle guys now who has a wrench instead of a spike on his shell. I love Luigi's weird companions that we don't learn much about.
He did some like Thunder Road style Mad Max racing.
Yeah, this is the Mad Max one.
Yeah. With kart racing.
I need to know, you have to tell me, if you all did this, there are some new items on the trouble board, and if you do them all, Miss Mouse joins the party.
What?
Whoa, no way.
You fucking losers didn't do the trouble
Well,
board.
I kept
and
thinking
didn't get
about
Miss
it.
Mouse.
I had to go to Pirate Island to get 5 shells, and I did do that. And I was about to go to Poonies. I just ran out of time.
I thought I'd have time to do the trouble board later.
Wait, you can't do it anymore?
I don't know. I did it here. I don't know what happens after this if you didn't do it. Because I did it.
Oh, well,
I'm sure you get
we can still
Jim,
do it, I
I'm
guess.
sure you can still.
She's like, no, I think it's locked out now. You're fucked. It's
Ah,
over. You
damn it.
might as well quit playing the
That's
game.
how you're making it sound, honestly. And I'm like, oh, did I
Yeah.
miss a character?
I love Miss Mouse. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but she runs the badge shop. That is Miss Mouse that runs the badge shop.
What?
This
What's
is
the
her like
badge
secret
shop?
identity.
What?
The badge shop in
Oh, badge
Rogueport.
shop. Yeah.
Oh, the one like where you have to cross the balcony from the inn
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Oh, is this
This is
another
her
one
secret
of those
identity.
like the Miss Cliche thing where I didn't notice that?
Well, she is in disguise as Miss Mouse. I mean, she does change costumes. This is there are other mice people running around, so this is less absurd than that one was. But yeah, I keep saying Meows. Miss Mouse joins the party. You can level her up like everybody else. Her ability is that she can sniff out treasure like the dog in Secret of Evermore.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh.
And her powers are charm-based.
Like what kind of treasure? Are we talking like those star
Like
pieces?
crystal
and stuff?
stars, not crystal stars, crystal pieces, anything. Unopened treasure chests, crystal pieces, what's the other thing called? The sprites, sprites, or whatever those things are. Any sort of treasure, if it's around, she'll indicate to you that there's something close.
Oh.
Well, I got to finish that trouble board this weekend.
Yeah, I guess I do too.
She does a lot of slap maneuvers and she charms enemies. It's cool. I like Miss Mouse a lot. So we ask around Keelhaul Key we ask around about Keelhaul Key,
Why?
And we
Why
hear
are we
of
asking
a-
about Keelhaul Key?
because that's where the next star is, according to the magical map we have.
Oh, okay.
We hear about a merchant who hangs out at the local bar who knows about it. And at the bar, we meet Flavio.
What is Flavio? And
I have
also,
fucking no idea.
Yeah,
That's a great question.
because there are some of these
He just
things
looks
around,
like a guy.
Well,
but he can't be.
You know the Little Caesars guy? Imagine if he was dressed like a fancy Italian navigator from the 17th century.
Yes, but
Yeah,
what
he looks
is
like a Spanish like navigator guy. He looks
He's
like
Italian.
a Christopher Columbus.
Well, he's not
so
though,
is-
because we know that Mario is the only man in existence in this world.
Luigi
Luigi
is a
exists.
man.
Okay,
Yeah,
I guess
Luigi
Luigi
exists.
also exists, but
And Wario.
Luigi's a boy.
And Waluigi.
I don't think Wario and Waluigi are men.
There's something else. But you know, they make it clear that like Mario and Luigi are the humans. So
His name is Marco in the Japanese version.
what is
Oh.
he?
Like Marco Polo.
What
a
is he
person.
though? No, he's not.
Flavio was originally designed as a toad before becoming the unnamed creature he appears as in the final game.
Oh, okay, so he's not a person.
No.
Well, how do we know? He's unnamed.
Because he
My
doesn't
only-
have personhood. He
My
clearly
only
doesn't.
know.
problem
I know. I can tell.
He's obviously lived a whole life before we meet him.
Yeah.
He talks about all his adventures. He's already independently wealthy.
Yeah.
A salmon lives a whole life before I eat it. Does that make
His
it a person?
ancestors stole that skull. I mean, we have so much. There is a lot of lore and backstory to Flavio. We could talk
I'm
about
not saying
Flavio
that he
lore for a
hasn't done
while.
things. I'm just saying that he's not a person.
Why are you trying to
with personhood.
dehumanize Flavio?
Because he's
I
not
don't
a
know.
human.
I don't even know that Mario's a human, to be honest with you. I don't think that's canon to the games. I know in the movies he is from New York, but that shit never shows up in the games, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so, really.
So is he supposed to be Italian? Like just an
Yeah,
Italian
he's
guy?
definitely Italian. Flavio feels like something is missing from his life, and so we talk him into mounting an expedition to
Amanda
the
got
key.
her face done.
Hi, Amanda. What does that mean?
It looks very nice.
She got it lasered, right?
Laser. Yeah, clear and
Yeah,
brilliant.
she got her face
Amanda
lasered.
has the best skin
Why
because
did she get her face
because she
lasered?
does all these things and then her skin is always
Yeah.
glowing in every picture I see of her.
Cyclops will do that shit for free.
Can he control it? Does he just have to blink a little bit and it
He has
gives
to
you a face
squeeze
peel?
his eyes real tight and
Yeah.
then just let out a little bit.
Yeah, just
is it like a peel
coquettishly
to-
through his eyelashes.
Did you get a
Just let
peel?
out like a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what happened other than a laser hit her in the face.
Does Cyclops have eyelashes or does his laser eyes blast them off?
He's immune to his own powers.
Once
Even
if he
his
has
eyelashes?
A sty.
Yeah, because remember in the
blast
90s
it
how he
out.
always had that skater board cut with his hair?
Yeah.
So how did that not get cut off constantly?
Yeah, that's true.
So his hair must be also, it is made of his own skin cells, right? If you coated yourself in Cyclops skin cells, would you be immune to his powers?
I don't know. And does it have to be his skin cells or could it be any kind of Cyclops cells?
Oh yeah, what if you just made him grow out a bunch of his hair? Oh,
Or
no.
maybe let him
Yeah, what if it's...
yeah. What if it's something
happens
else?
if
What
Anna Pac-Man touched?
What if it's
touched
just in his DNA?
Cyclops? If Anna Pac-Man touched
Yeah.
Cyclops, would her eyes shoot lasers?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
happened.
that's how her powers work, Johnny.
Oh.
But if she touches him, does she become immune to his powers?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm gonna guess yes.
If she's touching him and
Because-
she blasts him, is he still immune to her powers?
Yeah, I would assume so. They could
Is there
blast
his
each other
powers?
all night.
Since he and his brother are also immune to each other's powers, I'm gonna say yes.
Is Cable his brother or his son?
No.
No, Cable's his son. Havoc is his brother.
Is Cable immune to his
who's
powers?
His dad?
I don't think so.
Why does Cable have so many pouches?
Because he's
got a lot of
from
stuff
a
to carry
far
around.
future where he was in a war against Apocalypse for a long time, and so he's like a real utilitarian type of guy. He keeps a lot of stuff on him.
Do you think
Does he
one of
have
them has
snacks?
snacks? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
snacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
one of them
Snacks,
has
Swiss Army knives.
like some gummy sharks.
Bullets, probably.
Teddy Grahams.
Teddy Grahams. Anyway, we meet Flavio at the docks, and he's all ready to go, but his navigator ran off, so we need to find a new one. And asking around town again, we hear of a man named Admiral Bobbery. Bababbery.
Admiral Bababbery will never again set out to sea.
We
What
hunt
a
him down,
strange
and he
character.
does tell us to fuck off. And then the Professor Frankly, suggests that we ask the barkeep about him. And the barkeep tells us a goddamn sob story
It's so sad.
about how Bobbery was married and deeply in love, but was at sea most of the time. And one day his wife fell ill while he was away, and by the time he returned, she had died. Bobbery blamed himself and has not sailed ever since. He's just a drunk. But, and this is fucked up, guys, the barkeep has been keeping a letter from the dead wife
Yeah, this is
that
like,
he was
come on.
supposed to give to Bobbery when she died or when he came back. And he didn't have the guts to do it. And so he gives it to Mario. Mario gives him the letter, which tells him not to blame himself and to give up on his second love, which is the sea. And Bobbery decides to join our expedition as our new party member. He's a Babam, if that was not clear.
Why would the
And he blew
barkeep
up.
keep this letter, though?
Yeah, because he felt he's like he felt so bad already. He was worried that it would make him feel worse or something. Something along those
Maybe
lines.
he secretly hates him.
Maybe he was in love with the wife.
Yeah.
Maybe he was in love with the wife.
Yeah, maybe she died of
No.
syphilis that the barkeep gave her.
That makes sense.
Vanessa, did you know that Bobbery?
Maybe the barkeep killed her.
Yeah, with
Did you know
syphilis.
that Bobbery would blow up his enemies so carefully that now he became the ruler of the Queen's Navy?
No, I didn't know that. Did you know that Bobbery has a ship's wheel on his back?
Yes, I have eyes.
Oh, wow. Don't be sexy about it. Jeez. You hear that? You got all sassy.
He did.
He is gay.
Wow.
I like Bobbery. You know what's really disappointing about Bobbery as a character is I would expect his base attack to do a little like AoE damage, and it pisses me off that it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like what? He's just a regular old, just like not a great. I want him to be better, but he's
And
just
his
not.
bombs that he
He's
spits
pretty
out.
strong, though.
He spits out bombs, but they take so long to blow up. And are those bombs like his cum or his kids?
Oh, good question. Your cum is your
I just
kids.
I thought they were like his feces, like he was throwing his feces around.
Oh.
I like Bobbery. He is a good character. In the overworld, his power is the power to blow up. Which we have been seeing cracked walls and stuff throughout the game, so obviously we know what
I'm gonna have to
do
spend
now.
like 3 hours finding all those exploding walls.
You know, the
No,
problem
there's not
is
that many.
that you get to a point where, like, I got to a point towards the end of this game where I was like, I don't have badge space for any more badges because all of my badge space is taken up on Mario attack power-ups, partner attack power-ups, and extra flower points, and like one hammer move and one jump move.
That's like exactly how I have my Mario built too.
Yeah, and it feels like there's never a reason to. You're never going to find anything better.
Yeah.
Badge wise, and the other thing to find are star pieces, which you don't need because you use them to buy fucking badges that you don't need. So
Yeah, you don't really need most of the badges.
no. And I definitely managed to collect all of the star sprites pretty easily. So, but particularly once you get back to Rogueport and are able to level Bobbery up at the level up thing with the star sprites, his explosion. I used him for the rest of the game. His explosion is fucking strong.
Do you get a second round? Because I have so many star sprites. Is there going to be like a second level of buff? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering why I had so many.
I don't know if it's locked behind the story or if it's just once you've leveled everybody up, it lets you do it again. There's like a little side quest to go level up the.
Oh yeah, I remember talking to that crystal ball guy, but I don't remember what he said.
Yeah. He'll walk out at some point and be like, "Hey, go get this, and then I can level you everybody up again."
Oh, yeah, that happened
Yeah,
to
I
me.
can't remember what he said.
I wasn't
what did he want
listening
you
to him
get?
either.
Damn it.
I finished this game 3 weeks ago. Anyway, Bobbery joins the party, and it is finally time to set sail. This is the actual start of Chapter 5. The days pass on the open sea. We get a fun little cutscene.
Yeah, I love this cutscene so much with the sky like rotating from night and day with the journal entries.
it was really cute.
And it's like day X heart, day X, like the numbering system in Mushroom Kingdom confuses me.
I bet it confuses them.
Oh, Dory, get away from that door. He's going to be mad.
Sweet little Dory, I love you.
So Merlin wants you to go to Hooktail Castle and get the up arrow.
Oh yeah. It's I think it's in the room that you fought Hooktail.
Yeah. So you go back to Hooktail Castle, get the up arrow, and then you can level up again.
Or maybe you have to have Bomberine. You can blow open the wall behind where you fought her. Anyway,
Something like that, yeah.
One night, Flavio is regaling the crew with a tale of his bravery when the ship mysteriously stops. We're under attack by pirate ghosts.
Oh, no.
And they totally destroy the ship.
Yeah. There's no even chance to save yourself from this attack.
I forgot to mention that one of the crew members is very clearly Lord Crump, or whatever his name was.
That moment later on the bridge where he's like, okay, we know, you know who this is, but you can't tell Mario who I am.
Was wondering when that happened, Johnny, if you knew who that was, or if you were like, we do.
Of course. He looks like
Miss Mouse, he doesn't get.
Travis McElroy.
The crew washes up on Keelhaul Key, but Bobbery and some of the other crew are MIA, including Lord Crump, who we don't know is Lord Crump. And they build a little shanty town out of the wreckage of the ship. Flavio and his second mate are arguing when more pirate ghosts arrive, and Mario fights them off. Flavio tasks Mario with searching the rest of the island. Is it Flavio, do you think? Am I saying it right?
Yeah,
I like it, and I like it when you really draw out that L. Flavio, yeah.
I mean, I've worked with the Flavio, and he went by Flavio.
Did you go by Flavio, or did you go by Flavio?
Was he human? Or was he an unnamed
human.
creature?
Was he, though, or was he just dressed up?
Well, he looks and sounds and talks just like Jeff Goldblum, so it was very weird.
Yeah, I mean, I have questions about whether or not Jeff Goldblum is a human.
So you're saying he's a fly?
He could be a flyman, yeah.
He could be a flyman.
Maybe that's what Flavio is.
He could be a Earth Girls Are Easy. He could be any kind, number of things.
Yeah. I'm nodding.
I'm pursing my lips.
So
Just have
while
like a
exploring,
vision of Jeff Goldblum putting on like a curly mustache and saying he's just Flavio.
He
Wants to
would.
be Flavio.
I 100% can picture that happening, and I would not put it past him.
I'm Flavio now.
My name is Flavio, actually. What? Yeah, Flavio. My name is Flavio. That's my Jeff Goldblum impression. I hope you liked it. Thank you.
It was really good.
I liked it a lot.
Just have to put a lot of ums
terrible.
and ahs in your talking.
So while exploring, we come across the rest of the missing crew who are under attack from some more pirate ghosts. Bobbery tells everyone to run away while he stays behind to hold them back, and we do. But once the rest of the crew is safe, we being Mario, return to rescue Bobbery because Mario's got kind of like a, what are you talking about, run away? I'll beat these things' asses. I'm Mario. We do rescue him, but he is injured and dying and asks us to find a cola that he had saved
cola
to drink. Do you think this was a cola or like a bottle of wine?
Oh,
In the Japanese
God,
version?
you're totally right. Yeah, it's grog
Yeah.
or something.
Whiskey.
I mean, I like that it was
a
just,
bottle of rum maybe. That would
he
make
really
sense.
liked cola. Like, it's a cute little. I don't mind.
Yeah, he had saved a cola to drink when he arrived at Keelhaul Key as like a final reminder for his wife.
I did hit him with the hammer a lot, like unprompted, which turns out to be a
I
right
do
thing
that
to do
to
later.
every character in the game.
Yeah.
But at this point, he's
it's
like,
a scarlet wine in the Japanese version.
"Oh,
Oh.
red, red wine, stay close to me. Don't let me be a bomb." Yeah, get it?
I thought it was
We
alone.
return back
Oh,
to
I see.
the
Okay,
shanty
okay,
town,
okay,
and
okay.
Flavio reveals that he has the cola. We get it from him and head back to Bobbery. So I said this last week. This is the part of the game where you are just going to kind of walk around between 3 screens 30 times.
Well, but
Next week's chunker is
do
probably the most egregious version of that.
I took Matt's advice, and for most of this now, especially going back through places where I've already, killed all the enemies one time, I just ride on the back of Bim Janks, and he just zips me around the enemies most of the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's helpful.
We return to Bobbery with the cola, and he drinks it and then dies.
Yay!
Or not. He's fine, actually.
yeah.
This is where he
Hammer once.
officially... Yeah, this is where he officially joins the party. Yay!
Yay!
I like how
Bobbery
just
mentions-
wake him off
Yep.
with the hammer. It works. That made me laugh pretty hard.
Well,
Bobbery mentions a near...
I think you could wake anyone up with a hammer, really.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, that's true.
You wake me up with a hammer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Don't wake up.
I mean, it may then put me right back to sleep in a bad way, but...
Can't wake up.
Hammer time.
Bobbery mentions a nearby rock that has a skull-shaped indentation. Oops, I forgot to mention that Flavio earlier in the game was showing off his crystal skull gem.
I was irritated that the game made me sort of wait a while to get this crystal
Me
skull
too.
that clearly fits into the crystal skull thing.
Yeah, in fact, you actually see it for a long time before this. Flavio is in the bar well
The entire
before this chunker.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole game, he's sitting there with that crystal skull in front of him. So you know early on how important that this is going to be a thing. And it takes until now for it to finally come into play.
I like that. I think that's cute.
We go back and ask Flavio for the skull. The crew heckle him into joining us. He doesn't really join the party. He just kind of follows along.
Oh,
And
but
when
he
we-
can ride on Bim Janks. You get on Bim Janks, and then he gets on your back, piggyback
That's
style.
right.
And you
That's
can
right.
ride around in
That's
a
right.
stack.
Oh, I didn't
yes.
notice that.
It was wonderful.
That's beautiful.
When we get back to the rock with the skull indentation, Flavio gets scared and kind of runs away and sings a little song about red and blue mustache brothers before handing over the gem, which we use. And then 2 rocks spin around. One's red and one's blue, and they both look like men with mustaches. Come on.
Yep, and we gotta jump. We have to ground pound
like
on
butt
the top
stomp.
of one a few
Yeah,
times,
that
and then
song
whack
he
the other
sang
one with a
before.
hammer.
It's all about
Yeah.
the song he sang.
Butt stomp, butt stomp, butt stomp, and then like smack, 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 smack.
And then all that happens is a little hatch opens in the rock, but we can throw Bobbery in there, and he'll blow open the entrance.
Did
Why does he have to be
anyone-
inside of it to blow it open? Why does that? How does that make sense? You
took
can't just do it
me-
from the outside. I tried.
I forgot about the song until you talk to Flavio and he sings it. So I was just messing around. If you get it wrong, you get attacked by ghosts. Did anyone else get
Yeah,
this wrong?
that's- Sucks.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
happened to me too.
No, because I'm good at video games.
Wow.
I'm not.
Wow.
I'm not. I'm not.
AKA has the guide open. That is being good at video
Didn't
games.
use the guide more than a couple of times in this entire game,
Okay.
and only to
Figure out how to solve this mustache bros puzzle.
find a couple of star sprites, like the last couple of star sprites. At the end of the game, I was like, I'm not fucking walking back through every area in this game to find the last 2 star sprites I need. I'm just looking this shit up. So we blow open the entrance, and it is time for a pirate cave dungeon. I like this dungeon.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It's different.
It is different. We explore this cave. We get cursed by another cursed treasure chest. That's right.
This
we
is
finally
the
get the
best.
paper boat.
You knew
I
it
like
was coming.
that the game calls it boat and unboat. That makes me laugh every single time.
What do you think of this curse chest? I think the last one was my favorite one. The one where he's like, "No, really, I'm not like the other ones." But this one just is like Mario says, "Just get it over with."
This one had some of the funniest like tutorial dialogue though. where I wish I would have screen capped it, but it's like when you first do the boat thing, he's like, "Oh, you must be so ashamed. I'm wallowing in your shame."
Yeah.
Did you like at the end where he's like,
I
"No,
fucking love
seriously
the
though, are you
curses.
okay? That looks like it could have hurt." He's kind of worried about you.
He's a sweet boat. I mean,
No, the
cursed
cursed
chest.
demon thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good dungeon with a lot of. It's not huge, but it's sizable, and there's a lot of navigating around in the boat. And
I did have to ask Goombella
Puzzles.
for help at one point. Because I was like,
Do you guys
wait,
ever use Goombella in battle? Like, I kind of don't even want to waste my... Like, I haven't even
I
bothered
use
to
her to
level her
tattle.
up at all.
I try to tattle on everything.
she has a good level 2 attack thingy, but I didn't. I ended up Bobbery, when you level him up twice, has like a hit every enemy on the screen for I think
That's a
like
good
9
one.
damage, and
Ooh, dang.
it really fucking hits hard. I ended up using Bobbery for most of the rest of the game.
Interesting. Now I want to go get that up arrow.
Get it. With the warp arrow thing, it takes 5 minutes, man. Like, this game is small.
Wait, hold on. Can you guys remind me, how do I get to the warp arrow? Because I forgot
It's
where
in
it
the
is.
sewers. You have to. It's the entrance. If you have not unlocked it yet, then you have to.
No, I've unlocked it.
Okay. The main entrance is there is a pipe in the main square of Rogueport where the noose is.
Yeah, to the bottom right of the noose.
Oh, right.
But if you have
okay.
not opened that pipe up yet, then you have to go over by the casino and go flat to fall through the grate.
I have opened that pipe up.
I
Yeah,
felt
so
so
that's-
forgot
smart
it was there.
falling through that grate
Just forgot it was
immediately
there.
after I got the go flat ability. I was like, ooh, I know.
There is a toad there that talks about falling
Yeah.
through the grate.
Yeah, but I figured it out before talking to that,
Yeah.
that toad.
Eventually, we find a group of toads that are stranded on a boat in the middle of some water
I
in
love
this
these guys.
cave. And so we rescue them.
They were so
And,
dismissive of the paper boat. It's like, oh, it's just a paper boat.
Yeah. What are we supposed to do with that? Come on.
But they're all paper.
Yeah.
figure this
Yeah. Good point.
And they're so dirty and just like piled up together on the wreck. Oh, I loved it.
I know.
And once they get off the wreck, you do see Frankie and Francesca.
Yay.
Yeah, Frankie and Francesca are there too.
And the X-Nauts guy is there as well.
He
Right.
is?
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't think
I
so.
thought he was
on
there
our
like
right.
ship.
earlier when we saved the bomb.
Oh, maybe you're right.
I think
Yeah.
he follows us into the cave.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, you're right.
Throughout the dungeon, a spooky voice has been telling us to turn back and leave the cave, and we finally find out who the voice belongs to when we come across a pirate ship docked in a little hidden cove in the cave. It's a pirate ghost. Whoa, this guy's like a big skull head.
Yeah.
He's a very big skull head. I found this fight kind of difficult. I guess spoilers, you fight him.
Yep, boss fight time. He's the boss of the dungeon.
Yeah.
I did not. I stomped this fucking guy.
Yeah,
Wait,
Yeah,
I
me
kind
too.
of wrecked. Like,
no, actually, I think this was a little medium difficulty because he does have a couple of phases and he's got a bunch of floating limbs and shit.
and swords.
Yeah, he has like weapons and swords that you have to knock out.
He does
I
a lot
found
of
this like
damage.
it's like as soon as those I was using my like one of the first star powers you get, the like tremor
Yeah,
one.
the tremor thing.
Yeah.
That thing is super strong and hits everybody. And if like you can nail all those inputs, like, and it levels up with every like star that you get, it can
Art
do a
attack
lot
is
of
really
damage.
good too.
Yeah, I used Art
Yes.
Attack. I used Madame Flurry when he
Yes.
produced a bunch of swords and weapons.
Yeah, she'll
and
just blow those
Oh, and
swords
that
away.
worked?
puffed them all away.
Oh,
Yeah, puffed them all
wow. I didn't
away.
even try that. Oh.
Your final, I mean, I won't talk about it much, but your final star power is definitely a wipe out the screen power. And it's fucking great. And it's easy.
This skull guy, he had one move where he sucks up audience power and
yeah.
uses that as an attack.
Yeah. Hooktail did that.
was gnarly. That was like something out of Parasite Eve. He just
It
kills
was very
half the
gnarly.
island.
Hooktail did the same thing.
But for whatever reason, something had happened. I did have to do this twice, and the second time, most of the audience had left. I think I did something that disappointed them, and I don't remember what it was. But they all ran away, and then when he tried to suck up to heal, he was only able to heal for like a few points.
How do you disappoint the audience?
I don't remember. I guess probably racial slurs. Like that's usually
Oh yeah, she does.
how you
make
get a lot of
crowds
walkouts.
leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Matt. Remember that episode of Community with the terrible comedian that the activists were
Sanjay
doxing.
Gupta.
That's a really fun
Gupta.
episode. And they're reading each other's
It's
emails.
the season 6. I fucking love season 6 is so good.
Yeah.
Underrated. So we defeat the pirate ghost, but kind of don't because he is a ghost and can't be killed. But then Mario talks to him and explains that he just needs the crystal star. So he hands it over and we leave. And back where we saved the toads, a crack has appeared in the wall, which we blow open, and that lets us back out onto the beach right by the shanty town.
Mm-hmm.
Flavio and the crew arrive, and the toad crewmate. This is nothing, and I don't know why I wrote it in the notes. One of the toads that we saved reunites with one of the toads from the crew, and they're like brothers. And nothingness. It does nothing. It adds nothing. It's very weird.
It's just flavor text, Matt.
Yeah. Flavor text from Flavor Town.
And Flavio.
We're
And Flavio.
trying to figure out how to escape the island when cannonballs start flying in. Uh-oh.
We're under attack.
It's
It
Lord
turns out that the crew
Crump.
member the crew member Four Eyes was his name, was Lord Crump all along, and he's here to take the crystal stars. We do kick the shit out of him. He does have another mech, like whatever the mech was called, Mark II.
Mm-hmm.
He has a whole crowd
I
of
really like
X-Nauts,
this fight
too.
because the X-Nauts do lots of different things, like roll up into a ball that he rides on, or they drop from the ceiling, and they drop a lot of forks. I don't know why they drop these
Yeah.
big forks. Yeah, so it's just a matter.
I guess I kind of forgot to write in the notes, but it's kind of important that in order to fight him on his ship, we do go back into the cave
Yes.
and convince the pirate ghost to allow us to use his ship.
Well, Flavio
And so
has
now
to give back his crystal skull so he can pilot his ship again.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he
I
does.
don't remember.
Yeah,
The
I just
skull
played
is
it.
the key to being able to pilot the ship.
Yeah. And so,
but the pirate-
and you
the
do
ghost
find
pirate-
out that Flavio's ancestors had stolen that skull gem from him years ago, and he's furious about it, but also wants to get out and finds the sound of cannons annoying.
So he takes us out on his boat, and we fight Lord Crump and beat him, and sail back to Rogueport, and that is the end of chapter 5. We did it.
Is it
We
though?
did it.
Is
Yes,
it?
technically that is the end of chapter 5.
Okay.
And then we cut to Peach is in Tech's command room again. He wants her to get a data disk from Lord Gordis's room. So he leads her to a lab where we concoct a potion. This was Vanessa's favorite part of the game that turns her invisible.
How many
yeah,
times did you
this
get
was-
this wrong?
I won, I think. Well, the first time I wasn't confident with my results, so I voluntarily did it again without testing it. I liked the part of this that was a tiny little logic puzzle, where it's like put the red bottle to the right of the blue bottle and the blue bottle can't be on end and stuff like that. I did not like that after doing the little logic puzzle, you had to do like 18 more things to make this potion, and it just
I had
went
to get my
on and
phone
on and
timer
on.
to do this properly.
Yes, I
I
also
did
used
too,
my phone
actually.
timer. I didn't use it the
But-
first time, and then I was like, I better use my timer.
But
I did it
also,
off
like,
the cuff, first try.
Wow.
but also, like, you can tell when it's done because it turns green.
Well,
And I wish I would have
yes.
known that when I started.
Well, and also,
Yeah, I mean, there are notes in the room that tell you.
I did
All
get
of
it
everything you need to know.
wrong just from if you don't bake it enough for the right amount of time, it does shrink Princess Peach, which is pretty funny. She doesn't like it.
Oh,
I
that's
did
fun.
it one time and it made her huge. Like I was like a big giant walking around the room.
Oh, wow. Now I wish I'd messed up and drank those potions. I want to see a big peach.
It was pretty funny.
So Peach turns invisible, and then Peach strips.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
Because you
she's
just see her,
naked.
you just see her clothes and her crown and her earrings, and I'm like, oh, she's got to take everything off.
She has to take it all off, and maybe she'll...
Which she does.
Maybe she'll
I was
turn-
surprised she
maybe-
did this.
Maybe she'll turn visible before she
Well,
puts
this
it
is,
back on.
I mean, the tech. Well,
Is this Mario game gonna have titties?
Makes her take off her clothes all the time, and that's not true. The showering thing Vanessa does voluntarily in front of Tech. It's not.
I
Tech
do
never says
shower
to shower.
voluntarily.
Yeah.
Thank you
He
for
does
noticing
make you
my good
change
hygiene.
clothes in a changing room into
Oh,
a
that's
astronaut
true.
uniform at one point.
Yeah,
A lot of
and you know he's
yeah.
got cameras all over the place.
Yeah, but they still seem like a better couple than Mario and Peach. But maybe I just don't understand like the simple silence, the easy silence that Mario and Peach have versus the like complex love affair between her and Tech.
Mario's not silent
Well, I
all
do
the time.
remember
He's
that-
like...
Do you think when Mario talks, it sounds like a just an Italian person talking? Because when I hear it, it sounds like a baby cooing.
Because one of the game, like in some of the games, he this isn't Charles Martinet doing in the Switch version. It's no longer longtime Mario voice Charles Martinet, so it doesn't have like his weird babbling in pseudo Italian, being like no, lasagna, linguine. Like that's what he does in the old games. He really does.
Yeah, he does.
They don't do that anymore, and that's like my favorite part of Mario's pseudo Italian babble.
Yeah, it's a shame. I posed this question to all of you earlier, but I'll pose it to the listener as well. Is this the first game we've played where you do a substantial portion of it totally nude?
I wouldn't call this a substantial portion in any way, shape, or form. It is about 2 minutes of gameplay in a 40-hour game.
Well,
Is it still like nudity if it's just implied nudity?
yes.
Yeah,
Vanessa
I think
says
so.
Sonic doesn't count because he's wearing shoes and gloves.
Yeah.
That's true. He is dressed.
I was trying to think of any other like naked, and we haven't played Metal Gear Solid 2 yet, so we don't have
Yeah.
when Raiden gets naked, which is about the same amount of time.
We've, Heavy Rain had a lot. Well, Heavy Rain, maybe.
Yeah, Heavy Rain. You can shower in. Does every character except for the serial killer shower?
Oh my God, spoilers for Heavy
Oh,
Rain.
sorry. I didn't say who it was.
You said whether they
The main-
showered or
the
not.
main
Wow,
character.
Spoilers.
I can't remember who the serial killer in Heavy Rain
Oh,
was.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, the FBI guy can get in the shower, but in his clothes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
Madison
that's how you
definitely
like get out of one of
showers.
your drug trips.
Madison
And
showers.
Ethan showers.
Ethan showers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we forgot about Heavy Rain.
Yeah, that's the game starts with naked Ethan.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
Peach sneaks into Grotus's room for the discs, and she uploads it to the network so that Tech can access it. Johnny, you pointed out that this is a Nintendo Master System, right?
Oh no, this is a Nintendo Famicom Disk System. I showed you a picture. It's this add-on to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
original Famicom back in the 80s that would play and the disc you get is a Famicom Disk System disc. And when you load it, it goes through the disc loading screen with Mario and Luigi on like little, and you even see it. It plays the music, and you see
Yeah.
little Mario and Luigi walk across the screen. It's really cute.
Yeah, I saw them, but I didn't understand the reference.
Yeah,
Me either.
same.
Because I'm not 82 years old.
I've never had a
only
Famicom.
80-year-old
I just watch a
dork.
lot of retro gaming stuff, like Crontendo and Jeremy Parrish's channel.
Cut to Bowser in Twilight Town. Lord Crump is there too, and they face off. They both demand the other tell them everything about Mario and the Crystal Stars. They threaten each other, and they both call in an army of their minions. Then Crump finds the super bomb that the three shadows dropped
Yeah, the
earlier in the
broken
game and throws it at Bowser, but it's broken until Bowser breathes fire on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bowser's like, yeah, you're so stupid. It doesn't even work. This is how you use a bomb, and breathes fire on it. And then he's like, oh.
Uh-oh.
Bowser's such a dork.
Yeah, I love Bowser. We cut back to Mario arriving in Rogueport. We do all the stuff again. Go to the 1,000-Year Door, see Luigi, do the trouble board.
Luigi's story now is like he is hired to be an actor in a stage play.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Who's his companion this time? I forgot.
It's a
little
flower.
it's a little daffodil person.
Yeah. Yeah, Luigi says that he was hired to be an actor in a stage play, but then he got cast as the grass, and he just lay there on the stage. And he's like, anyone could have done it. It was really embarrassing, but
That's
I got
right. But the
piece.
flower's like, he's the best grass I've ever seen.
Like we're going on tour, and he's gonna be the grass.
And I'm going to be the
Glad Luigi
flower.
found his calling, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is his
An
first
extra.
companion that's supportive, unlike all the others who are kind of negging him the whole time.
Yeah, the other ones are like,
of
I'm
them
going to
wants to
stay
kill
with
him.
him until I get my revenge.
I got a book. I found a book called like Super Luigi
Me
Volume
too.
1.
Yeah.
What is
no,
that?
you
I
can
bought
buy
it.
all of these. It's all the Luigi stories. Every time you buy one, another one shows up.
But
What do they do though?
Nothing. They just recount Luigi's stories for
But
you.
how do you access them?
Yeah.
How do you access things that you buy for your fucking inventory?
Do you
Let me think
use
it through.
them?
They're not. It's not on the gear screen.
They're in there. I don't know. Find it.
Can you use them against
it in
an
the
enemy
email
to put
system?
them to sleep?
Can I
just
summon? Can
read
I
them.
summon Luigi?
That would be amazing.
Oh, speaking of things that put Mario to sleep, there's one part in this little-
I love you
love you.
100
I
times.
can't-
We'll get to it in a
I
minute.
love this so much. I like when a
Yeah,
game
so-
kind of is mean to me, and this game is mean to me deliberately to an.
It's like, this is a game for babies, and we think those babies are idiots.
I
there was
was
one
so
part-
upset about this.
Matt, there was one part where I got stuck as in the boat mode where I couldn't figure out how to go, and I just heard your voice this morning when I was playing this saying, "This is a game for babies, Johnny, and you don't know where you're supposed to go or what you're supposed to do."
I love that. I have officially infiltrated your subconscious.
Yep.
And did that lead you to the exit?
No, I just hit ZL and told me to go to
Oh,
the
so
waterfall.
I've infiltrated your conscience in a bad way. The 1,000-Year Door shows us that the next star is at Poshley Heights, but the only way there is by train, and we need a ticket. So Professor frankly, whatever, fucking who cares? The professor suggests we speak to Don Pianta again, and we do, but he is sick in bed because he misses his family so much. But we know where they are. They stayed behind at Keel Hall Key, so we go back there and speak to them. They want to go see the Dawn,
Don't
but first we
gloss
have to
over
find
this because this is
Francesca's missing wedding ring.
awful. This is awful. We have to go all the way. We have to go back to the stupid skeleton boat and talk to
I
the
have a question.
skeleton
You can
and be
go to
like,
the fucking warp pipe
Yeah, Matt,
and
I was-
just teleport right there.
But how does that work? Does the boat come if you take the warp pipe? That's the reason I didn't do it, because I thought I had to take the boat to go get them.
You don't have to take the boat.
Oh,
You can take the warp pipe there and back.
I took the boat.
Yeah, I took the boat too. But yeah, you could totally have taken the. I realized that after I heard Matt's voice in my head saying, "Johnny, you could have just taken the warp pipe, you stupid idiot." It was just in my head.
Now he's making things up.
No, it wasn't you saying it. It was you in my head saying it.
Yeah, the little Matt that lives in all of our
Yeah.
heads.
Yeah. What does
I
the
mean,
little
I'm
Matt
proud.
that lives in your head tell you, Vanessa?
Everybody needs a little negative encouragement.
Yeah,
Like,
That's
I know you can do
it's that
better
little,
than
It's
this.
that negative. It's that negative.
I'm
voicing
disappointed in you because I know you can do better. I know you're an intelligent man. I've known you for fucking 10 years. I don't think you're stupid.
Oh my gosh,
can do
speaking of
better.
that, we got to start planning 10-year anniversary.
Fun
show.
anniversary.
Yeah, we
yeah.
need to get our special guests lined up.
Yeah.
10-year retirement.
Billy Ray. Get him back on the show. He's coming
You know,
back.
when I was going to
I want to
bed
get
last
real
night, I was
stoned
thinking
and talk about Republican politics.
I was thinking about how much Billy Ray hated me. I was thinking about that when I went to sleep last
Oh, you
night.
didn't, Johnny. What a thing to say. Come on.
Fucking
Johnny
Canadian
lies
liberal piece of
awake
shit.
at night being like, Billy Ray fucking hated me.
You know?
I didn't
Why
get
did I
that
think of that this
impression
morning?
at all. I don't know. I don't know why you think that. He was a
It
perfectly
wasn't
nice
the little
man.
gnat
So
in my
funny.
head being mean to me that time.
It was the little Billy Ray.
Yeah. So, but before you can even go find the ring, which he says, I know it's somewhere between here and the skull and the skull entrance. And
She said Skull Rock, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, lady.
and then he's like, oh baby, we don't even, what do we want to find this ring for? She's like, you would leave this ring here. What if we lose it? Do you even love me? He's like, yeah, I love you, baby. I do. I love you. And she's like, well, you gotta tell me that 99 more times.
And you do have to stand there. Well, he says it 99 times. Happily, there's a
Gets
little
faster every
counter.
time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah, there's a little counter.
I did take
I
a
actually had
screenshot when
him-
I was at 69.
Nice.
Should have taken it when it was at 6'7". Am I right?
Jiggy, 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 jiggy,
Whenever you
jiggy.
do this.
I'm not a child.
Yeah, that's debatable.
I'm a grown-up man, Matt.
Grown-up man.
The map that lives in your subconscious disagrees. What are you, a baby?
I
Go
actually,
make some 6'7" jokes.
I was.
Call out every white Tesla you see on the road.
What?
Is that a thing?
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Is it like the modern punch buggy? There's so many white
Yes.
Teslas on the road here, though.
Oh.
It's like
Yes.
1/3 of all cars in Vancouver are white Teslas.
I was button mashing and I actually stopped it at 100 times instead of 99. And I was so upset because I thought it was going to make me do it again. And she'd be like, you didn't say it 99 times. You said it 100 times. And say it again.
I can't hear a fucking thing you're saying.
Yeah.
But
you just turned
she
into a
didn't
robot.
mind.
I thought that there was this little thing under the bridge that I couldn't figure out how to get to that looked like a snowman. But I was like, was that the ring?
Oh.
I still can't figure out how to get to
No.
that. I
I
think I
couldn't
don't
get
like
it
the
It's a
either.
little badge. It's a little badge thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to have the mouse or the secret
No,
power.
you gotta jump off the side of the cliff.
Yeah, you just have to jump off the side. You just have to use the flat power and slip through the cracks of the bridge. There's an
Yeah.
island you can
Yeah,
land
yeah.
on. Anyway, we find the ring. We say I love you 100 times. We head back to Rogueport. The Don is happy to see them and decides that it's time for him to retire and make Frankie the boss. And then he gives us a train ticket and away we go.
Matt, I have
Hooray.
one interjection here. They're not a cute, friendly crime family. Like, he talks about how he doesn't say directly he kills people, but he says he's the king of unknown
He's a mob boss.
circumstances of murders or death, like of mysterious deaths. So,
You don't think that's cute?
well, you also just talked Francesca and Frankie, who were going to live a peaceful life on an island, into becoming criminals, and she takes it very seriously. Like,
That's true.
she is becoming like the Donna of this crime family. Like, she's going to be Miss Boss and then sort of tell Frankie what to do. They're going to murder people. We just helped a criminal organization murder more people and basically take back the town from that other gang. I don't think we're doing good here.
Once again, I'm compelled to say that these are not people. The only people in the Mushroom Kingdom are Mario and Luigi.
Speaking of that, what are these guys? Have we gone over this before? What is this?
Yeah,
What
they're
are
from
these things?
Delfino. Isla Delfino from.
They're from Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Sunshine.
But
Yeah.
what is they?
Oh.
They're plant people.
Yeah, the people with
Okay.
the little plants out of their head.
Oh, that's why they have like grass skirts.
Yeah.
And that's it for this week. Next week, we are going to play to the end of Chapter 7. We're not going to do the interstitial stuff after, because the following week we'll do that and Chapter 8, which is a bit longer. So next week, end of Chapter 7. I do think that Vanessa is going to love Chapter 6.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because it's on a train.
Yeah, I love being on a train.
And I don't want to say anything else because I don't want to spoil it.
I think I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you'll see. We'll see. And we're going to play Chapter 7 as well. So I don't think either of these are super long. Just a lot of back and forth in the same areas for the most part. And there is a bit in to start Chapter 7 where you have to go around and visit each of the areas that you have been to before. Please, I want to help you guys out. Remember the warp pipe room, because that will make it take 5 minutes instead of an hour.
That's a good tip.
And that's it for this week's quest log. Before we dive into our level up segment, why don't we discuss what we are squarely against? Jim, why don't you start us off?
Well, I mean, I was gonna say that I was squarely against having to go back to the island, but now you made me feel like a baby for even complaining about it. 'Cause you said it takes
Was
just
that
like 5
him or
minutes.
the little mat in your head?
Yeah, which one was
Might
it?
have just been, I don't know. They're indistinguishable. But I guess like I'm this is where the badge system really clicked for me, was in this chunker, where I found some badges that really made me feel a lot more powerful in combat. And I feel like I found my favorite little abilities that I like to use, and it just became less of a chore. So rally for the combat. It was fun. The badges are fun to kind of learn what works for your playstyle. Vanessa, what are you squarely against?
I'm squarely against having to say I love you 99 times. I think it's an unreasonable relationship demand and doesn't indicate a healthy foundation for a good marriage. Johnny.
Yeah, when you become the boss, like he uses pet names for her all the time, like calls her like Cookie and Donut and stuff, but after he becomes the boss, he tries to call her a pet name, and she's like, no more pet names, you have to call me Francesca or Mrs. Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really turns when
Yeah.
she becomes the boss's wife.
Dark
It's not
turn
great.
for them.
yeah, it is.
Johnny, what are you squarely against?
I thought I outsmarted the game because I was like, oh, there's this section where you get these bullet bill launchers and that's shooting bullet bills. I was like, what if I roll into a little tube, because you can see they're flying above the land. I was like, I could roll under them, and you can't. You still hit them, and that's lame. So I'm squarely against that.
That is
You
lame.
can jump on them.
Those things only had 2 hit points, though.
If you jump on them, they'll die.
Oh, really? You can jump on? I felt
well,
my
if you get
reaction
that
time wasn't
badge,
good enough to get
there's a
squeeze
badge
jump
Yeah,
on.
you
where-
do get a badge that'll kill weak stuff for you. I did keep that equipped too.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't kill it for you, but if you hit it in the overworld and it's weak enough, it'll just die.
Yeah.
It's like that Metaphor
Oh.
Refantasio game, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or Earthbound.
Yep. Well, I am roundly for Bobbery and his sad story. Even though I liked the dungeon in this chunker, there is a lot of walking back and forth beforehand that I found pretty annoying. But I liked Bobbery, and I liked his sad story, and I liked that he was a bomb that would blow up. And I liked that he had a little captain's hat, a little admiral's hat, and he had a sailor's, like a boat wheel on his butt. Mm-hmm. I like Bobbery. He's a good character.
Bob.
What are we playing to next time? Are we finishing the game?
Nope. Next week we're going to play to the end of chapter 7.
So two
Oh yeah,
chapters.
2 more episodes left.
Yeah, chapter 8's a little longer for sure. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, with all of that said, why don't we dive into our level up segment? Who would like to start us off?
Me. I would.
Okay.
I watched Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery.
Whoa, I want to see that.
I liked it very much.
Why don't they call it a Benoit Blanc mystery?
I don't
That's a good question.
know. It would be more accurate in many ways, but that's not the naming convention they've decided to go with. I would guess that the studio had some influence in that. They were probably like,
Yeah.
You can't call your movie just Glass Onion. You have to call it Knives Out 2. And then Rian Johnson's like, I'm not going to call it Knives Out 2. I'm calling it Glass Onion. And they're like, fine, call it Knives Out, a Glass Onion mystery. And he's like, no, it's Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. And that's what they settled on. This one stars a whole plethora of people, but I think the most significant is probably Josh O'Connor, who I hadn't really seen in anything before. I think he was in Challengers.
Me either.
But I didn't watch that.
Oh, I saw that movie.
He was in The Crown, but I didn't watch that. I did see the Emma that he was in as Mr. Elton, sort of the dorky role in the Emma story. But other than that, nothing really stands out. But he really has a lot to do in this movie. He carries like the first 40 minutes or so by himself, more or less.
And he does it really well,
He
too.
did a great job, yeah. So I'm really looking forward to seeing more from him in his career.
There's some really fun scenes with him and Josh Brolin that are some of my favorite in the movie, like where they're doing the confession. Mm-hmm. Those are great.
UK Celebrity Traders drew to a close. This is old news, but I don't think I've mentioned it on the show before. That is available to watch on Peacock. If you at all like the Traders, I really recommend it. I think it might be my favorite.
There was that
season
handsome
of-
rugby man, right?
Yeah, handsome rugby man. Lots of Taskmaster alum. Stephen Fry, Alan Carr. Oh yeah, I'm sure I've talked about this on the show because I talked to Johnny about it. But
I think we've just talked about it offline. But
Oh,
that's
okay.
fine.
We're allowed to talk offline and not record every single thing we do. It's allowed. But now that we're recording, I do want to give a shout out. If you have Peacock, check it out. If you haven't tried The Traders, you don't need to know anything about it to watch a particular season. But I just thought it was really good. The people were really likable. The challenges were fun to see. And it's basically a whole bunch of people playing One Night Werewolf over and over again. You know, if you want to break it down to the gameplay essentials. But it was real good, and I enjoyed it a lot. And other things I did, I played Outer World 2 to completion for the second time. That's right, I
Whoa.
played it through
Wow.
twice.
Oh, wow.
I liked it a
I
lot.
You
didn't
play
realize it was the
games
second
2 times in a
time.
row more than anybody I've ever known in my life.
I want to see what happens if you make a different decision.
Oh.
How can I understand a decide game and whether or not it actually has significant decides unless I play it more than once and do the decides differently?
Did you change anything else about your character, like their origin or traits?
I did. I played this time as a gambler, and I think their traits I did hack and sneak and speech, so not that different.
So you didn't
But I
choose
did-
dumb, which is
No.
always my favorite.
But I did sickly instead, I think, because I hadn't done a
okay.
flaw
Yeah.
the first time. But I found that Gambler was a lot less fun to play than Professor. Like, they just had less writing for it, less opportunity to use it as background.
Roustabout
So-
has a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if Gambler maybe is like the least fleshed out one, but there really was very little to do with it. But I did like the lucky trait because occasionally, if you're like trying to break into something and you don't have the science skills, it will just give you the option to mash random buttons
Yeah, that
and
one's
see what
that's
happens.
a lot of fun. Yeah, I did
Yeah, that was pretty fun. And that's how I leveled up. I can't think of anything else interesting that I have done recently. Isn't that sad?
It sounds like a lot to me. I
Jim.
really want to see Knives Out 2, 3, whatever.
Yeah.
I really want to see Wake Up Dead Man, but not enough to pay for Netflix again, so I'm kind of stuck.
Well, you can sort of like wait until there are a few things you want to see on Netflix and then have it for a little bit and then don't have it again.
Yeah. That's what I did last time, and then I kept it for like 8 months, and I really hate that I did that.
Yeah. Who wants to go next? Gentleman's choice.
I will go. I also watched a movie. I watched a movie called Roof Man. Stars Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I was
and
wanting to see that.
Kirsten
This looked
Dunst.
really cool.
I watched that last night, actually.
Oh, wow.
I thought it was fun and a good time. It is based on a true story of a criminal known as the Roof Man who would break into businesses, mostly like McDonald's and Burger Kings and Blockbusters, by going in through the roof, where he would wait for the morning employees to come in and then lock them in a room and then rob the place. He gets caught, but within a couple of years manages to escape from prison. And then has to hide out in a Toys R Us. He lives in a Toys R Us for, I'm not sure if it really ever clarified how long. It felt like about a year, but it could have been much shorter. I kind of expected it to be more of like a goofy crime comedy, and it definitely had a lot more like family drama, relationship drama than I expected.
Really kind of sad relationship drama, too.
Yeah, really kind of sad relationship drama as he, living in this Toys R Us, does meet a woman and form a relationship with her.
And her children.
And her children. But overall, it's pretty lighthearted, and it is a fun movie that I enjoyed, and I would recommend it. It did a neat thing at the end where they did some interviews with some of the real people that were part of the story, and you got to hear a little bit from the woman, all these years later, and what she remembered, and the pastor of the church that he had gone to, and some of these things, and that was pretty cool, and I liked it. Jim, what did you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I was surprised at how many famous actors were in it. Like,
Peter Dinklage.
Ben Mendelsohn plays the preacher. You said Kristen Stewart.
No, Kristen Dunst.
Kristen
is the love
Dunst. Yeah,
interest.
sorry. But like I was surprised. Oh, and who's his like friend that's in his like military friend? I can't remember the name of that actor. Lakeith Stanfield. Is that Lakeith Stanfield?
No.
He's in it too. There's like a lot of famous people in it. But yeah, I liked it quite a bit. But yeah, it's weird how like sad it is. Because
I'm not shocked that it was pretty sad to some degree, because like you kind of knew it wasn't going to have a nice ending, right?
I feel the movie was marketed as like this light-hearted, like bumbling. Oh, this guy, like he lived in a Toys R Us. He ate candy all the time. Hee hee ha ha. And there's like it's like a really sad drama.
That is not. It's not a real. I didn't think it was really sad, but it is. It is a sad story, and I thought it was good. Well, I'm glad you liked it too. And otherwise, I did read the first book of Will White's new series that he is writing. This is the guy that wrote the Cradle series of books that I loved so much this year that I tore through 13 books in a month. His new series is called The Last Horizon, and the first book was called The Captain, and I really enjoyed it. It's a little, I don't know if this is really a term, but it's a little overwritten in a way.
That's a term.
It's like real winky and like, I don't know. But it's still like a fun ride. It's a sci-fi fantasy mashup where wizards with staves and wands kind of coexist in a future society with spaceships and warp drives or whatever they call it. And the premise is that he has magically, not really, but kind of lived 6 lives. And in each life, some horrible catastrophe has happened to the galaxy. And now in his kind of real life, which is his 7th, he considers his 7th life, he is trying to stop all these catastrophes, and he gets himself a magic spaceship and a crew of companions, and they go around trying to stop all of these catastrophes. And all the catastrophes are like, a lot of it feels like magic sci-fi mashup stuff, like zombie robots and magical bug queens that eat planets and superheroes that, lose their minds and try to conquer the galaxy. And his companions are made up of people like a Doomslayer and a Voltron Knight or a Power Ranger Knight, and a supervillain. So like a hacky mad scientist supervillain. So it really feels like it's kind of throwing in everything and the kitchen sink type of thing. But it's a fun read, and much like Cradle, there are breezy books. This isn't exactly like deep and hard
Yeah, make him stop.
writing. They read like they're very comic booky movie style books, and I'm enjoying it. I'm about more than halfway through the 2nd book. There's 2 more out, and the 5th one comes out maybe this year, or maybe next year. And they're fun. Will White is a pretty good writer. That is how I leveled up. What about you, Johnny?
Well, I'd say the most interesting thing I did was kind of basically when I hear new music, I add it to songs that I like. It doesn't have to be new, but new to me. I'll put it into a playlist, and it sort of becomes my playlist for that year, right? So I have been wrapping up my 2025 playlist. Each one gets a name. Usually the name has something to do with what's going on that year. This one has a sad name. It's based on something that I said to my brother after my mom passed away a few months ago, that now we are the grown-ups. That's what it's called because it's weird. Like, we're the grown-up ones now. Like, there's no more mom and dad. We're the adults in this situation, It was just a very strange feeling. I don't know if you know what that feeling's like. I guess as soon as you have kids, probably you start feeling that way. Anyway, so here's some of the songs from Now We Are the Grown-Ups. Do any of you know the band? I think it's just a guy, Ginger Root.
No.
I don't think so.
Like this, he's kind of a modern, sort of fun, funky, like I guess adult contemporary would be a good name for it. No Problems. Then I put on Harry Styles' As It Was, which I heard for the first time making my Saints Row video this year. And same with Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo, which is a great song.
I
like
that.
Olivia Rodrigo a lot. She is probably my favorite of the like modern pop stars.
Me too.
I feel like she's got more of like a rock influence to her music than a lot of them.
And the writing's just really good.
And yeah, the writing's good. I think I've listened to her albums. I think they're great.
Vanessa knows this song, Dark Lady by Cher, because I made her listen to it.
Yep, he sure did.
And also The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia, the Reba McEntire version, which Vanessa introduced me to because it has the craziest video.
Yes, it's
One
insane.
of the weirdest videos I've ever seen.
It's like
basically
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
I was just going to say it plays the song, but then it also has like acting and dialogue and like scenes in between it, and the song will like fade out a little bit, and then it has like
must be from the 80s.
these
The
scenes
80s
going
love trying to
on
turn their
over
music
it.
videos into actual like short movies.
Yeah.
It's early because it's what's her face? I can't remember. She's the one who sang the Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
Oh, what is her
Bobby
name?
Gentry.
Yeah, that's a
It's a
great
Bobby
song
Gentry
too.
song, and that Reba McEntire covers, and a lot happens that you might like. It's a pretty complicated story to fit into 4 minutes. So this music video like stops, and it's like this old lady telling the story to. Is he a cop or a reporter?
A reporter, I think.
And she's
It's like an
telling the
interview
story.
with a vampire kind of thing.
Yeah, it's very weird. Next up, this is a song that I've heard many times in my life, but basically only the chorus. There's a lot of songs like this where you know the chorus, but you don't know the rest of the song at all. Our House by Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Our house in the middle of our street. That one?
You know that's wrong, Vanessa. Our house is a very, very, very fine house. It's got 2 cats in the yard. You know that song?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't know that song. Anyway, it's a love. I heard that on The Simpsons.
know
I
that
thought it was
song.
cool. Close to Me by The Cure, which I think is my favorite Cure song.
I like that song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Then Walk.
House for this. I love to sing. Ever been.
Then Walk the Dinosaur by Was Not Was, which is half a fun zany pop song, and the second half is a sad story about a lady who gets kicked out of the house, a young woman who gets kicked out of the house because she's a topless dancer. I don't know why they're one song. We can go ask Was Not Was. Then Freakazoid by Midnight Star. I'd heard of Midnight Star, but I actually hadn't listened to them. They're like a fun disco-y rapish group from the late 70s, early 80s. Rocket by Herbie Hancock, because that's just a great song. Mr. Dabalina by Del the Funky Homo Sapien, who you might know.
Mr. Bob Dabalina?
Yeah, Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina. Did you know that from Del the Funky Homo Sapien or from the Monkees?
I don't know how I know that song, but I do know it very well.
Because there's a Marvel character that's named after this song. Well, the Monkees song. One of the
What's
characters
his name?
Mr. Bob Dabalina. He's in one of the Marvel movies.
Mr. Bob Dabalina.
But they never say his name, but it is Mr. Bob Dabalina. Anyway,
Oh, wow.
Montero by Lil Nas X.
Sure.
AKA Call Me By Your Name. My favorite Mutiny, which was in Driver Parallel Lines, it was used for the trailer. And it's just a really great, like, really biting political rap song that's really interesting.
Oh.
Butterflies and Hurricanes, which was from my Need for Speed video that I made Vanessa. I used Vanessa's voiceover over. Mm-hmm. Bat Country by Avenged Sevenfold. There's that Billie Eilish song with, Charlie XCX song with Billie Eilish called Guess. That's just really horny. I just think it's fun.
Oh.
A couple of fun French songs, Speed by Zazie and La Symphonie des Éclairs by Zéro de Sagazin, which is really fun. Neil Cicierga's Annoyed Grunt, because I like Neil Cicierga's weird music mashups. Cell Block
So do
Tango. I will not tell you why that's in there. You can figure it out yourself. This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Two of Us by Sparks. Cracker Island by Gorillaz. And Daydream in Blue. I'm wrapping it up with Daydream in Blue by I Monster, which is a great song.
Well, that's a very diverse and interesting list, Johnny, and thank you for sharing it with us.
No problem. Maybe I'll put the link to it in the show notes. Jim's leveled up, right? Matt, have you leveled up?
Everybody's
No, I gotta
leveled
go.
up.
Oh,
I
okay.
gotta go still. I haven't leveled up yet.
Oh, then Jim.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had.
How did Jim
Oh, no,
level
that's
up?
okay. I read a book called King of Ashes by, I think it's like S.A. Cosby. I thought it was pretty good up
Oh,
until...
no.
Up until... S.A. Cosby.
That's not good. That's a bad name. Change your name.
But it was pretty good. But like, and the villains in the book were like really scary. There's just these really like hyper violent gangsters that were pretty cool. It's like a crime noir that takes place in Virginia. And I thought it was pretty good, but man, the ending I thought was super unsatisfying and had a lot of really stupid cliches in it, and that was kind of a bummer. But otherwise, pretty good. And I think that's it for me. That's it for this episode of Square Roots.
Jim and I are wearing basically identical hoodies with white thingies, white zipper. Except his is black and mine's orange.
His also says something. What? No,
Godzilla
wait.
from
I
the
don't want to know. I can
never
tell from
mind.
here.
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
No.
It doesn't just say that, though.
It says
It
Godzilla.
says Godzilla, too.
Yeah.
Wait, the back of it has Godzilla.
Oh, I love that. What is that?
Can you see the Godzilla?
Oh, it's like a
like
Dayglow
Mecha Godzilla.
80s Godzilla and
Yeah.
all the
Oh,
other
that's pretty rad.
kaiju. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe early 90s. It's like late
Matt,
80s,
I can't hear you.
early 90s.
Awesome. I love that. And I saw Mothra and King Ghidorah on the back as well.
Yeah, they were selling it at like the movie theater has a little merchandise section, and they never update it like ever. But I went in there a couple weeks ago, and they had a new hoodie and a new jacket. And I went ahead and grabbed them both.
Nice.
All right. Well, before we go, I will remind our listeners that we do have a Patreon, patreon.com/Square Roots Podcast. On that Patreon, you can find tons of sweet bonus content. Is there a bonus for this month?
Oh, well,
We didn't update the patrons, did we?
yeah, we can talk about... Oh, sorry, Matt. That's on me. I was thinking we could watch... Are we all going to watch Fallout by the end of the month?
Yeah. Probably.
But they're releasing them one episode at a time.
Well, we
can talk about like the first
couple.
couple, maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay,
that would work
all right.
because it's something
Yeah,
we're all going to
okay.
do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I really have the urge to watch Casino Royale, and I want to make Jim do that sometime. But it doesn't have to be this month.
Ooh, that would be fun.
He can watch that cock and ball torture.
I do want to make Jim watch... But if we do that, can I also make Jim watch... what's the one I really like with Christopher Walken and Grace Jones?
Yeah, you can
I
eventually,
will
but I don't
not
think he's
watch
ready
A View
for
to
that.
a Kill.
A View to a Kill. Oh, I love that,
That
movie so much,
fucking sucks. It's fucking awful.
Matt. It is. It's so good.
An hour of that movie is horse race talk.
What about
and
the butterfly lady?
what's his name? What's his fake name? Jean Saint John or something like that? Shinjin. God, it's fucking terrible.
But I saw
The
like
butterfly
a little,
lady is nothing.
Yeah, I saw a little clip of Casino Royale the other day. I'm like, oh, this is just such a good movie.
I just think Fallout. It's my month, and I think Fallout would be good because we're going to watch it.
Oh, yeah,
anyways.
I have no problem
Yeah,
with
That
Fallout.
sounds good.
All
I'm
right,
just
so yeah,
reserving my spot to make Jim watch a movie. So Jim,
Okay.
no
I don't
watching.
even know what the rotation is at this point.
Me neither.
It's me.
No
It's me this
watching Casino
Okay, I
Royale
believe
without
you.
me, Jim,
Okay, I won't.
or any of us.
So yeah, you can look forward to that too, as
Or
well
don't
as
watch it.
lots of other great bonus content. You can get access to that at the $3 subscription tier. At the $5 tier, you get all that bonus content plus the ability to vote on games that we play on the show. Super Mario 1000 Year Door was a vote winner, actually. So we actually do it. We play the games that you vote on.
We actually
show.
do it.
Yeah. Another benefit of being a patron, no matter what tier you subscribe at, is we like to personally thank you on the show. I'm going to start us off this week by thanking Jesse's Mom's Pizza, Amanda Pyers, Cyber Emblem, Ederal, Friend of DeSoto, Aaron O'Toole, Lukey C, Gage La Charité, David Green, Jake Dickerson, Butts on Parade, Tracy, Arthur A, Chris Parsons, and Nofford.
I'd like to thank Bree Girth, Cyril the Wolf, Samu Mitchell, Kenny Sloth, My Battery is Low, Mike, formerly powered by AI, Vanessa's Mother, Matt Jorgensen, Ed Franco, Sexy Grandma's Retirement Home, Amanda Douglas, Tom, Wishbone is Gay, and Cerulean.
I'd like to thank Ari Corpovara, Sol Wagner, Joshua W. Broxson, Rubber Bear, Sergeant Spaghetti, Himbo Baggins, Doom Train, Jaybird, Secca Bimmons, Angel, Isaac Wright, Johnny Five, Alive, and Lexa Varial.
And I'd like to thank William Westgard, Chad Wilson, John Scala, Rachel, Huxley Iguana, Ryan, Eric, a dyslexic JRPG hero killed my dog, AJL, Ian Frederick, Josh Holt, Andy M, Gigantified Micro Space Hamster, Militant Decency, and I found Jim's SoundCloud. Ooh, you're in so much trouble, Jimmy Busted!
Jimmy
even know I had a
Busted. It's
SoundCloud.
Jim's. He makes songs on his own, like that guy from White Town did.
What?
White Town.
Yeah, the guy who did Your Woman. Like, he just makes little songs by himself on his computer.
Oh, is that what that band was called? White Town?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's not white. It's fine.
All right.
Is that how it works? If you're
Well, I'm
not
just saying.
white, you're allowed to say that you're,
Just in
let's
case
call
you're
yourself
worried
White Town.
that this English Indian man was actually like super racist. He's just making
Okay.
a song about being gay. It's fine.
All right.
All right.
Well, if you'd like to send us an email to have read on the show, you can email us at squarerootspodcast@gmail.com. Find us on Blue Sky at squarerootspod.bsky.social, or email us and we'll send you a link to our Discord.
I'd listen to a Jim album. If Jim made an album, I would definitely give it a listen. I bet it'd be interesting.
It would just be drumming. It would just be drumming and drumming.
No, he'd get like fruity loops or something. I'm sure he'd make some kind of rhythm and to go with it and some accompaniment.
I
would.
don't know.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
I would.
Wrap it up. I would
and
like to stop doing this.
please rate, review, and subscribe at Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, Ghana, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks to Stephen Morris for our Square Roots theme. You can find Stephen on YouTube. Links in the show notes.
All right, for Square Roots, I'm Jim Banks.
I'm Matthew Van Zant.
I'm Johnny Babalina.
And I'm Vanessa. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.